What's going on, guys? My name is Blade. Over here somewhere is my son Jimmy, and week 5 of the NFL is officially past us. And what a crazy week it's been. Is it just me, or does it feel like this season of the NFL is on crack a little bit? Like, what is happening this season? Just like all the teams that we thought were going to be good, really not good. All the teams that we thought are going to be trash or somewhat mid, it's very confusing this season, but anyway, in this video we are going to be talking about week 5 of the NFL. I'll talk about my predictions on that week, and then we'll make some predictions for next week. In this corner, somewhere here, I'm going to keep a record. If that record is green, that means I got a prediction right. If that record is red, that means I got a prediction wrong. Are you guys ready? Let's get into it.
Duval.
Starting us off on Thursday, we had the 49ers and the Rams. I had the Rams winning this, and full honesty, I don't know what I was thinking. The 49ers started by making it 14-0. The Rams would respond with a touchdown close to the end of the second. Then to close the first half, the 49ers kicked to extend their lead. The Rams tried to kick to get closer, but the kick was no good. This was followed by the 49ers kicking and extending their lead again. The Rams then scored a touchdown to make it 2014. Good year. Let's freaking go, baby. Then they tied the game with a touchdown, but the kick was no good.
Nope.
This was followed by a 49er kick to take the lead. The Rams got so close to taking the lead, but they dropped it and turned it over at the goal line. They would then kick to send the game into overtime, where the 49ers would then kick for the win. Then to kick off Sunday, we had our London game.
We got London on the track.
The Vikings and the Browns. I had the Vikings winning this, and that happened. The Browns struck first with a touchdown, then the Vikings tied it. The Browns then kicked to retake the lead to end the half. The Vikings responded with another touchdown. The Browns would get a touchdown after that, and that would do it for them. From here, the Vikings would kick to try and push their lead further, but they would miss. Eventually, they do end up getting a touchdown to bring us to our 21-17 final. Then we had my Texans taking on the Ravens. I had the Texans winning this, and ooh, baby, what a win. The Texans scored first with a touchdown. The Ravens responded with the kick. So then the Texans scored 27 points on the Ravens to make it 34-3. The Ravens would finally get a touchdown to make it 34-10. This was followed by the Texans scoring with rookie Jalen Noel, who would ruffle some feathers, no pun intended, by celebrating with Ray Lewis's squirrel dance, which the Ravens and their fans did not like. No worries, the Texans would just kick to make it 44-10. After this, the Texans put Davis Mills in to close out the game. We need more dominant wins like that. I don't care that Lamar Jackson wasn't playing, and that if Lamar Jackson was playing, we probably would be in a different situation right now. I don't care. Alright? We need a win like that every week. Cool? I bet. Next were the Dolphins and the Panthers. I had the Dolphins winning this, but I think they're tanking for somebody, so that didn't happen. Also, this game was being announced by, is it commentator or announcer? I never know what to say in that point. I never know what to say. Is it commentator or announcer? Because announcer feels weird, but commentator, like, I don't know. You feel me? Just let me know in the comments. Is it commentator or announcer? Anyway, this game was being announced or commentated on by the Charlotte Hornets commentator Eric Collins, who is one of my favorite sports commentators. He makes every play of this game sound electric.
Tungo Bailoa has Waddle. He's open. Touchdown.
The Dolphins started off by scoring 17 points. They would then pause scoring for a bit to let the Panthers come all the way back and take the lead. After this, the Dolphins said, oh, we should probably do something about that. And they scored another touchdown, but that was it from them. From here, the Panthers would score one last touchdown to snag a 24-27 victory. Are the Panthers getting good now? That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Are the Panthers becoming a decent team? What am I doing? Are the Panthers becoming a decent team? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Bryce Young flourishing? Wild. Then we had the Colts and the Raiders. Gotta do it every time. I had the Colts winning this hand.
Yeah, boy!
The Raiders scored first with a kick, which was followed by the Colts dropping 40 on their cranium. All the Raiders could do in response was kick to bring us to our 40-6 final. Yikes, brother, yikes. I don't like the fact that the Colts are really strong right now. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of scary. I mean, good for them though. I don't really have a problem with the Colts, but it's not us. So, you know what I'm saying? After this was the Giants and the Saints. I had the Giants winning this, and that was wrong. The Giants scored first with a touchdown, then the Saints responded with 3. This was followed by the Giants getting another tutty, and that was it for them. From here, the Saints would fight their way back and snag a 26-14 win. After that, we had the Jets and them boys. I had the Cowboys winning this, and they pulled through. The Jets started off with Justin Fields becoming the first and probably only quarterback to throw a football off a defender's face, then that ball go from the defender's face into the sky cam. Whoa! Oh, and a kick. The Cowboys then tied it, and then they scored a few touchdowns to make it 30-3. The Jets could only respond by ending the half with another 3, then started the second half with a touchdown. The Cowboys responded by putting up another 7. The Jets would fight back a bit and get one last touchdown to bring us to our 37-22 final. After this, the Broncos took on the Eagles. I had the Eagles winning this, but horses kill birds. The Broncos started off with the kick. This was followed by the Eagles kicking to tie it, then taking the lead with a touchdown. The score stayed this way for a minute, but eventually the Eagles would get another touchdown to make it 17-3. However, that would do it for them. From here, the Broncos would fight and claw their way back, all the way back, to win 21-17. The Titans took on the Cards. I had the Cards winning this, and they lost. The Cards scored first with a touchdown. The Titans responded with 3, only for the Cardinals to score 2 more touchdowns and then call it quits. From here, the Titans would manage to get closer and then eventually steal a 22-21 victory. Oh, also, this happened.
Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson on the football came.
What in the Looney Tunes? Only the Titans, bro. Only the Titans. I don't know any other team capable of doing something like that, man. That's crazy. Next, we had the Bucks taking on the Seahawks in one of the most beautiful jersey matchups I have ever seen. I had the Seahawks winning this, and that was wrong. However, this was a pretty close shootout. The Bucks started off with 3. The Seahawks had a chance to tie it, but the kick was no good. From here, the Bucks would kick, then get a touchdown to make it 13-0. The Seahawks then scored a couple touchdowns to take the lead. From here, the teams would go band for band, back and forth, touchdown for touchdown. With about 3:20 left on the clock, the Seahawks would score a touchdown to take the lead, and all they have to do is hold. But the defense would allow the Bucks to get one last touchdown and a kick to seal the 38-35 victory. What a game. What a game. The Lions took on the Bengals. I had the Lions here, and yeah, baby. The Lions scored first with a couple touchdowns and a safety. The Bengals closed the half with a kick. This was followed by the Lions getting 2 more touchdowns. The Bengals would then get 2 touchdowns of their own to make it 28-17, only for the Lions to score 1 more to make it 35-17. From here, the Bengals would get 1 last touchdown, and the Lions would get 1 last safety to bring us to our 37-24 final. The Commanders took on the Chargers. I had the Chargers here, and that was wrong again. Don't really know what I was thinking. The Commanders scored first with a flag. The Chargers scored first with a touchdown and then a kick. And that was it. That was it for them. From here, the Commanders would run wild and drop 27 unanswered points to bring us to our 27-10 final. Then on Sunday night, the Patriots took on the Bills. I had the Bills winning this, and they decided they didn't really feel like winning. Cool. The Pats scored first with the kick, then the Bills tied it, then the Pats kicked again. The Bills scored the first touchdown of the game. This was followed by the Pats getting a couple touchdowns of their own. The score stayed this way for a little while before the Bills get a touchdown to make the score 2017. There it is. Then a kick to tie it. Then to close the game, the Pats would walk it off with a kick. I don't want to say that the Bills didn't show up, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But hey, Stefon Diggs against his former team again, showing them what's up. I feel like if Diggs moves again to a different team and they play the Bills, they'd probably beat the Bills. I don't know. Maybe it's the revenge of Diggs or something. I don't know. That brings us to Monday night. The Chiefs taking on the Jags. I had the Chiefs winning this one, and they didn't. The game started off like a snoozer. I was sitting right here. I had this game happening on this monitor, and then I had the Rockets game happening on this monitor. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of focused more on the Rockets game as nothing was happening here. The first quarter saw the Chiefs score late, then scored again to open up the second quarter. From here, the Jags respond with 14 of their own to tie it. Kermit then gave up a long pick six. The Chiefs would then tie it, followed by the Jags taking the lead. The Chiefs would then get a touchdown very close to the end of the fourth to put pressure on the Jags. From here, T-Law would get stepped on, fall over, and still make a run to the end zone to snag the victory. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't like the Jags, but T-Law's a decent quarterback. He's decent in what he does. Sometimes he lays a stinker, but other times he's pretty good. That brings us to my Week 6 predictions. Here, I'm going to go over all the matchups for Week 6, and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win. I might say a score. I might tell you it's going to be close. I'm going to let you know right now, sometimes I'm really good at this. Sometimes I'm really bad at this. Please don't place your parlays on me. Alright? I'm not responsible for your bets. Don't do it. Okay? Alright. You guys ready? Let's get into it.
Duval.
So, starting us off on Thursday, we have the Eagles and the Giants. Go ahead and give me the Eagles here by 50. Then on Sunday, we have our London game. That's the Broncos taking on the Jets. The Jets are in shambles right now, so go ahead and give me the Broncos. Then we have the Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Go ahead and give me the Rams here. Then we have the Cowboys taking on the Panthers. I'm going to say the Cowboys here, but with the way that the Panthers have been trending lately, I feel like they might have a chance to shock us, but I'm going with my gut here and saying the Cowboys. Then we have the Cards taking on the Colts. Give me the Colts here by like 40, something like that. This game is going to be lopsided. Then we have the Seahawks taking on the Jags. On Sleeper, this is at 50-50. And I really do feel like it's going to be that way. I feel like this is kind of anybody's game. It's going to be a shootout. It'll be close. I feel like the score is going to be anywhere between 35 to 38, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Jags take this, though. Then we have the Chargers taking on the Dolphins. Again, I think the Dolphins are tanking, so go ahead and give me the Chargers here. The Pats take on the Saints. Give me the Pats here. The Browns take on the Steelers. I'm going to say that the Steelers run away with this one. I don't feel like it'll be super lopsided, but I definitely feel like the Steelers do take the win. The Titans take on the Raiders. This is the Tank Bowl. This is like poo-poo versus duty. You know, I don't really know how it... This is going to be a boring game to watch. So, I'm going to say that the Raiders take this one, and we'll see what happens. Then we have the Bengals and Green Bay. Go ahead and give me Green Bay here by $1 billion. The 49ers take on Tampa Bay. I'm going to go ahead and say that Tampa Bay takes this one. This is going to be a super close game, and it's going to be really fun to watch, but I feel like Tampa Bay runs away with this one. Then on Sunday night, we have the Lions taking on the Chiefs. I don't really know what's happening with the Chiefs right now, but their downfall is currently being studied, so go ahead and give me the Lions here. Then we have a doubleheader on Monday night. Again, not the biggest fan of the Monday night doubleheader, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? So 7:15, we're gonna have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Falcons. Give me the Bills here, because I mean, come on now. Then, our 8:15 game, we're gonna have the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Give me the Commanders here by quite a bit. Alright, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, share with a friend. Please subscribe here. It helps me out quite a bit. Let me know in the comments what you think. Who you think is going to win. What matchups you're excited for. Stuff like that. I have 2K booted up in the back right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on that. I'm trying to get a 510 60 overall to a 99 overall. Because why not? I low-key want to stream that. Let me know if y'all think I should, but other than that, y'all have a good one. Bye.